Hey Morty, I made a useful feature for my car. Oh jeez, Rick, that's pretty lame. Oh, fucking Morty. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go exchange diamonds, and then we're gonna jump into fake acid. Okay. Oh, Rick, that's so lame. I don't like adventures. I don't like anything that's even remotely unoriginal. Just like you, Rick. Oh, Morty, you're such a piece of shit, Morty. Oh, you still go to school, Morty. Jump into my vat of acid, Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick, that vat of acid was so lame, and it didn't even work. Oh, I hate you, Rick. Why don't you ever make my ideas? My ideas are so much better than your ideas, and I don't even care that you have to spend shitloads of work on them. I'm Morty. I want you to do my ideas, Rick. I'm gonna shit all over your ideas until you make my ideas, Rick. Oh, Morty, you're gonna pay for this one. No one shits over my ideas, Morty. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna kill you 1,000,000 times just to teach you a lesson, Morty. I'm gonna kill you and bring you back to life and kill you again. Your life's gonna be suffering, Morty. You're gonna wish you never shit on my ideas, Morty. Oh, and in the end, you're gonna jump into my vat of acid, Morty. And you're gonna like it, Morty. Okay, Morty? And that was all spoilers, by the way, Morty. How you like me now, Morty? Huh? How you like me spoiling this entire episode, huh, Morty? Oh, jeez, Rick. I did bad things, even though you tricked me into the. Jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez, Rick. I'm just gonna believe that it's all my fault, even though you specifically said I would have fun. You conditioned me to assume that if something's fun, it's no problem. You conditioned me to not overthink things because it's lame. Now you tricked me, and I committed the genocides, Rick. Jeez, Rick. Why'd you do that to me? It's all my fault, though, Rick. And that device we invented, it's really useful, even though you fucked it up so it commits genocide every time. Well, it could still work, you know. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna keep it, though. It could be useful, I'm not gonna keep it, though. Yeah, how do you like my summary of this new episode of Rick and Morty, baby? Probably gonna come out a bit late, gonna take a while to edit, busy making Binding of Isaac explained videos. So at first when I saw this episode, I thought, oh, this is terrible. Rick is just the worst person, and Morty's turning into Rick, who is the worst person, and then they're just gonna rub dicks together and they're gonna come on, everyone's gonna die because it's genocide, and it's all terrible. And then I watched it again and I was like, okay, I guess technically only Morty died, and he punished only Morty. But then, what the hell? That's still terrible, Rick. Come on. I mean, okay, Morty was being an asshole, but that's because you're always an asshole and he's emulating you. And instead of taking responsibility and being a better person, you torture Morty some more until he's a subservient little bitch. Man. I mean, it's so obvious at this point. Anyone could tell that you're just having this downward spiral. Is this it? Is season 4 just an entire downward spiral? How is it gonna end? I mean, I'm almost hyped to find out. Maybe it's all terrible. Maybe in the end Morty sides with Evil Morty, and maybe Evil Morty was right all along, because all he did was do bad things to Ricks, but Ricks are the worst thing ever, so I guess it's all fine. Just don't cross Rick, because Rick will make you suffer. Holy shit. Morty likes to think that Rick and him have a special bond, and they're the best couple ever. Oh, and it spans all these dimensions, but they're so loyal to each other. Rick's actually caring for Morty, but is he really? I mean, this episode clearly reveals that he doesn't care about shit, and he's an asshole. So, no, I think there's no such bond, but when will Morty realize? Will Morty realize and then finally side with Evil Morty to take down all the Ricks? And then the universe will be free. But then Morty will wish he could be Rick again, because he actually liked being an asshole just like Rick. I mean, I guess that would be my prediction. My prediction would be that Morty teams up with Evil Morty and they kill all the Ricks. But then, oh no, look at that. Morty still had his remote on, his quick save device that Rick made in this episode. Oh, and then Morty presses the button, even though it's got a 50-50 chance of him dying, but there'll still be a version of him, and that version will be there, and Rick will be there, and everything will go back to normal. I guess that would be a fairly cool ending. But then that would still not explain how Rick is always an asshole and how he never learns. I mean, will he learn because of Morty's sacrifice that he used the device to bring back Rick and to defeat evil Morty? I mean, that would be cool. But I don't know. I feel like Rick doesn't deserve it. I feel like Rick should get fucked. I think that might be best for everyone nowadays. Rick's just a bad influence on everyone. And why does he have an air supply in the acid, huh? Why doesn't he just make the acid breathable? Just like he did in Fruityland. Why isn't it breathable water? That would be better in every way. Oh no. Well, tell me what you think. Do you think Rick will ever learn? Do you think he's fine? Are you crazy? He's the biggest asshole ever. Oh, jeez. Do you think Evil Morty will be a great part of the ending? Man, I can't wait to see, actually. I'm hyped, even though this episode was just about Rick being an asshole again, which is like most episodes, so it's barely anything new, but still, I guess it's introduced some new things. And at first I hated him really hard, and now I still hate him mostly, but not as much, because Morty was actually asking for it a little bit, but not even remotely justifying what Rick did. God damn it. Oh yeah, and the first time I watched it, I thought that Rick made the remote so they would take random already existing universes and merge them so that Morty would be in them and it would kill the Morty that's in those universes. But then later I realized that he actually made it so it creates new universes that are hypothetical, and then it replaces the Morty in that. So originally I thought, oh, is Rick gonna have to answer for all the other Ricks that had the Morty killed by his invention? But no, apparently this is a thing that Ricks do. Apparently they all have a vat of acid, and then Morty hates the vat of acid, and then they go to this alternate reality Rick who tells them, oh look, here's your adventure, and then, oh, your adventure was genocide, and now you go back to your reality and you've been conditioned to obey Rick blindly. Okay, I guess that's a service that Rick provides to other Ricks. Did he even make that remote himself, or was that already a thing that existed in other universes? A remote that exists only to teach Morty a lesson? Probably not, because it's a bit OP, it's a bit overpowered for what it does. I feel like if every Morty had an experience like that, it would be bad. Probably something that only the main Rick would have, but I guess not. Maybe he just outsourced half of the stuff to the other Rick, but he had to make the actual technology. Man, hard to tell.